Judge me, love me. I used to be weak, but I'm strong now. Used to be torn, but I'm whole now. Used to be scared, but I'm brave now. Used to give up, but I can't now. Used to be ashamed, but I ain't now. I used to be weak, but I'm strong now. Used to be torn, but I'm
Coming to you live from the gallery at Prashi Decor. I'm Chris Arnold, and we are here, the all-new Dallas Music Network, a 501c3 organization for the performing arts. And yes, this is episode number 37. We bring it to you live and direct, because that's the way we roll. Our theme tonight, all across the country. That's right, across the country, and we are here for you and you and you and you. Doing it to you all across the universe. This is the way we do it. The NFL star and country sensation tonight is going to headline. His name is Joe King. Give it up for Joe King. We just all folks got from the Pride family. Country sensation Stephen Pride. But first, I want you all to give it up for Fort Worth indie artist. Her name is Nicole, Simone Nicole.
My name is...
My name is Simone Nicole. I was born in Florida, and I'm living in Fort Worth now. And I'm a singer-songwriter, and I've been in the music industry for about 11 years now. My influences have changed over the years, but in the beginning it was LeAnn Rimes and Shania Twain and Faith Hill, and I still love them obviously, but now it's more Skylar Grey and Matthew Perryman Jones and Tristan Prettyman. I started teaching, and I'm a voice teacher, a guitar teacher, and a ukulele teacher, and a songwriter teacher. I definitely feel like teaching has made me improve my own skills. So I released a song called Tangerine back in June. It was fun getting to release something that people resonated with during like a very weird time. And I also got to film my very first music video with it. The advice I would give my students about the music industry would be to really figure out who you are and what you want to do, and try to be as strong as you can be, like having a good crew behind you, like friends, family, support. Know where you want to go into, and like also understand that music is so big. There's so many different corners you can go into and really make a good living. What's up? I'm Simone Nicole. This is my my latest single that I've released called Tangerine. The stars have aligned. That's what you said last night. But words can't be trusted so early in the morning. And I never would have left your side if I didn't have to get back to life. But now the only thing I'm wishing for is another escape through the door. Just another day on the floor. night was alive. I could feel it in the fire. But these days touch means nothing. Even early in the morning. And I bet you would have left my side. I guess the stars didn't align. Oh, let me get back to life. Just another escape through the door. Just another day on the floor. Tangerine. Tangerine. Thanks. All right, my next song is one that I can proudly say I wrote in 15 minutes. Probably because the idea for this song has been in my head for a while. But this one's called Coming Home, and I hope you like it. If you would ask me to dance, I would dance. And if you would ask me to stay, I would stay. And if you would ask for my hand, I'd hold yours always. And if you would gift me a key, I'd wear it on my sleeve. I'll always be coming home to you, always be home with you. I'll always be coming home to you. I'll always be home with you. If you would be lost at sea, I would sail. And if you would need time away, I would wait. And if you would grow old with me, I'd grow old with you This last song is called Settle, and you can find all of these online under Simone Nicole. I hope you like this one. You tell me goodnight and see you soon, but tell me what it takes to get you alone. And we play games, but not the kind of thing. But I like those too. And you're so subtle, but I know, 'cause the temperature in the room has changed. Hello, my dear, I see you staring across the room. And oh, my dear, what are we gonna do about this fear? And we play games, but not the kind of thing. But I like those too. And you're so subtle, but I know, 'cause the temperature in the room has changed. And the way you look at me ain't the same. Thank you.
Simone Nicole, here at the gallery at Prashi Decor, episode 37 of the Dallas Music Network. You can find us at dallasmusicnetwork.org. All of the music of our artists tonight can be found right on that location as well. We are so honored that you are joining us. We're so glad that the artists are performing here. And again, I cannot wait to visit with Simone Nicole, who is working her way over here right now. Isn't her voice absolutely amazing? Absolutely amazing. How you doing this evening, Simone?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm giving props to your voice.
Oh, thanks.
How long have you known since a small child that you had this voice in this range? Because you sound so great.
I don't know. I just kind of sang and practiced for hours every day in my room, and I don't know. It was just something I did all the time.
You say in your room.
Yeah.
I swear, while you were singing one of your songs, I'm like, she's like Billie Eilish in her room creating all this music.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that what you would do? Like in your room, you just start creating songs, writing
Yeah.
music?
Well, originally, so I had like this Jack and Jill bathroom that I shared with my brother, and it had my
Like
mirror.
Billie Eilish?
My mirror was separate, so it had awesome acoustics in there. So I would put the speakers into like the mirror area and like sing and try to find harmonies and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, and then my closet I turned into like a little studio.
This, I swear, I hadn't even talked to you about it, but I was imagining that while you were singing your
Oh,
third
that's
song. When you were singing Subtle, I was like, this seemed like she's singing this in her room.
Yeah, that's
So
where it
is
started.
that where you're most creative, like all alone?
Yeah, typically.
Indoor or outdoor?
Indoor.
That's what, serious. I was just seeing that. I was like, she seems like she's in her room and she's being so creative. Yeah. So were you ever like in a group or a band or where multiple singers were involved or just always by yourself?
I was in a band, but I was the drummer.
Really? So you're multi-talented.
I guess. Yeah, I was put into drum lessons when I was 12, and then at 14 I put out flyers being like, I want to put a band together, and these 3 guys contacted me, and they were like 21, and so we like wrote music together, and then they wanted to get into like heavy music, and I wanted to write my own songs, and so I picked up the guitar.
So let me see. So like Dave Grohl, you left the drums to go to guitar
and
had your own thing. I want to know how long you've been playing the guitar.
Since I was 16, so I don't know
so
how many.
So the guitar followed the drums for sure.
Yep, yeah, right after.
Ever play keyboards or anything?
I'm learning right now.
This is amazing. You're very talented with the guitar. Thanks. And you've been singing like most of your life, but mostly, you sing in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
When did you start trying to figure out ways to get your music out?
I think it was about 18 when I started actually putting everything on the internet, like with YouTube and MySpace.
Right? Oh, back in the MySpace days,
back
right?
Back in the MySpace days.
Right, before Facebook and Snapchat, whatnot.
Yep.
And where can people find some of your music besides here at DallasMusicNetwork.org?
They can go to iTunes, Spotify, or I'm on all of the music channels and networks and stuff.
All right. Are you mostly a person that puts out your music, or do you like to perform live? Because you perform live for us. Are you out and about? I mean, pre-COVID, were you out playing clubs or restaurants or bars or anything?
Yeah, I was actually playing full-time, and I'm still trying to play full-time right now, despite COVID.
Can you talk about the challenge of that, how you've been able to try to survive through all this? Because, COVID has affected the entire world, but in the recording industry especially, because a lot of musicians can't get out like they used to.
Yeah, that's true. I've just been lucky. I have a guy that helps me book shows, and whenever he hears last-minute things, he's like, Simone, can you do this? And usually I'm free, so.
Very nice, very nice.
I'll email everybody.
Well, I'm so glad you are free to join us this evening. Again, we've got to have you back for more. You have an outstanding voice, and I love your story as well. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, Simone Nicole. Fort Worth's own.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Right now, from the Pride family, we want you to meet and get to know Mr. Stephen Pride.
My name is Stephen Pride, and I'm a singer, songwriter, and musician. What inspires me is God, first and foremost, and then, just the initial passion that I have for music and playing music. I think what cultivated me in music is more so following different songwriters and singers, like, for instance, my brother, Charlie Pride, just the love of music, just to play it and sing it. One of my favorite venues, I guess, or favorite cities and locations to play, Auburn, Washington. And then after that, I'd say Vienna, Austria. Not necessarily pertaining to the crowd or the amount of people that were there. It's just the moment. That it was just a beautiful day, a beautiful setting, and it was just great. What makes any performance, or my performance in general, great is practicing. The best way is to play along with the piece or the composition. Learn the words, learn the lyrics, and learn the actual arrangement. Well, I love to listen to country music mostly, but I do play occasionally some R&B music, some gospel music. Words of advice that was given to me from my brother Charlie: it's good to get your rest, and to be punctual, be on time, and be prepared for your shows. Also, Mr. Ray Price gave me some great word of advice about always give your fans your time. My advice to new emerging artists would be to knowing what this is really what they wish to do for their career and to be prepared.
I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was 11. And times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm in a Great Depression. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. On this one here was taken overseas in the middle of hell in 1943 in the wintertime. You could almost see my breath. That was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. If it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. This one is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up the day we said I vow. You can't tell it here, but it was hot that June, and that rose was red and her eyes were blue. And just look at that smile, I was so proud. That's the story of my life. Right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Yeah, picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep cover. You should have seen it in color. You should have seen it in color. Thank you. This is a song I wrote for my wife. It's called You Gave Me a Reason to Love Only You. Hope you like this song. the day, soon the evening will unfold. But everything's gonna be okay, 'cause then I'll have you to hold. 5 o'clock is getting closer. My patience is hard to control. That's because your love caresses my heart and cradles my soul. You gave me a reason to love only you. You mended the heartache life's taken me through. You got me back on my feet and made me feel brand new. You gave me a reason to love only you. In the shadows of the night, with the silver moonlight, our lips are pressed together and our arms holding each other tight. Fair or foul weather, our sun will always shine bright. Your love shines forever, so let's make love tonight. You gave me a reason to love only you. You mended the heartache life's taken me through. You got me back on my feet and made me feel brand new. You gave me a reason to love only you. You gave me a reason to love only you. Thank you.
Stephen, good seeing you again. Excellent performance. Thank you for joining us with the Dallas Music Network.
Delighted to be here.
Step right up in front of this microphone right here. We're going to be socially distant correct.
All right.
And again, your music is timeless. I want to know how long you've been doing this.
Well, actually, I've been singing since I was 6, but I've been performing professionally since I was probably about 17 or 18.
That's absolutely awesome. Yeah. And you've got a great style. Pride family, of course. Props to your late great brother, Mr. Charlie Pride. I was talking to Stephen about a couple weeks ago, and
it was a few days.
Yes, a couple of days ago, and we were talking about, I had a little bit of a relationship with your brother because he was a season ticket holder for the NBA's Dallas Mavericks, and I was always at the games. He's at the games, and you'd be there at the games sometimes with him.
Yes.
And also, he played some baseball, and he was also part owner of the Texas Rangers baseball team, so I would see him out there spring training.
Yes.
Do you play any kind of sports at all?
Well, I did at one time. I played football.
Look out.
Yeah.
Somebody named Joe King played a little football, too.
Yeah. You bet.
So you played a little football, but then you started singing. And you were telling me you love singing.
Oh, of course.
And playing the guitar.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
And you've traveled the world because of that. It's an interesting career move, right?
Yeah, that was very, very, very fortunate for me, yes.
So who was the greatest influence on you in your music career? I mean, I know your brother had a little something. He kind of helped you out a little along the way, but like influences like the people you like to listen to when you were growing up?
Well, actually, I listened to artists like Hank Williams Sr.
Oh, yeah.
I listened to Waylon Jennings, Charlie Pride.
Right.
Listened to George Jones. In fact, George Jones was one of my most favorite.
Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent. You've written some songs. I always notice in country music, and by the way, the theme for tonight's show, of course, is Across the Country. It's always a good story. It's always a good storyline. It's almost like you listen to the story and it goes somewhere and you got music behind it. Am I wrong on that?
Yes, you're correct. You're correct.
So when you write a song, when you write your songs, what do you usually think about? Because the last song you just did, you said you wrote it for your wife.
Yes. But I write in different modes. You know, it's like say for instance, country music to me, it's like growing up.
Right.
It's like the things that you grew up with and around and being around were influences. You know. Right. They were kind of inspirations.
So where did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up in the Mississippi Delta.
That's what I was thinking. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You said Mississippi. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, and we used to call Mississippi M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback,
Right.
I. I had to learn how to spell that.
That's correct. That's correct.
And if you know, right?
That's right.
So you grew up in Mississippi, and then where do you call home right now?
Garland, Texas.
Look out, G-Town, Dallas, Fort Worth. That'll
Yes,
work. And so you continue to travel, you continue to perform. What do you have going on over the next few weeks? Because I know COVID's going on, and I know it's hard to get out and about like a lot of people used to do in the recording industry. So what's your schedule looking like right about now?
Well, right now, like you said, considering the COVID and the pandemic situation, right now in the next, say, couple of weeks or so, I'm going to be performing in McKinney at the Lone Star Wine Cellars. I'm supposedly, hopefully, if they've lifted their COVID restrictions.
The restrictions.
Yeah.
Very good.
It'll be February 12th.
That'll work. Stephen, it's always a pleasure seeing you. Give it up again for the great Stephen Pride.
Thank you.
Here on the Dallas Music Network, you can listen to some of his music, dallasmusicnetwork.org. Right now, we want y'all to get to know a guy that played a little football, but he's also a great, great country music artist. Meet Joe King.
Hi, my name is Joe King. I'm hanging down here in Hallsville, Texas, place where I love to be. It's where my family's from. Former NFL player, played with Cincinnati, Tampa Bay. I played with Cleveland Browns, and also I finished up with the Oakland Raiders.
Getting myself back to Oklahoma.
I'm Joe King Sr., and I'm here to introduce my son, Joe King. He's a former NFL player, and now he's a country and western, and I sing a little bit now and then, so I guess he picked it up to me, so he took it and ran a touchdown with it.
The first country gig was, we performed that at a place called the Boxcar in Cedar Hill, Texas. Probably held about 75 people, sticking with the roots of country music and soulful, traditional country, sound, and basically have my own style.
Down in Stillwater, Oklahoma. The beer's too cold and the girls are fun.
Well, the thing that inspired on this particular LP was some real life situations that I kind of, went through. And Stillwater, Oklahoma was definitely a place that I loved. Basically 4 years of my life spent at the Oklahoma State University, and one weekend went down for a spring game and didn't feel like hanging out. So I went back to the hotel and basically started writing a song. I had my guitar with me, and all of a sudden Down in Stillwater came out of my mouth, and I started writing the words to that song. I was influenced by country, Charlie Pride, Randy Travis, George Strait, just to name a few. And as far as George Strait is concerned, most of all those guys actually played on the recorded LP. Got a great team around me. Linda Brown signed up on her management team as well, and David's working with Linda. And so just some incredible people. And when that door opens, I mean, just be ready. I mean, just be ready.
Hello, folks. How y'all doing out there? This first song, we're going to dedicate this song to Mr. Charlie Pride. All by my lonesome, heartbroken, then some, watching no reruns on my TV, drinking and crying, so close to dying. I'm next to no one, all by my lonesome. Thanks for sending someone by to see if I'm alright. But I appreciate your concern tonight. But I don't need no company to offer up their sympathy. If it ain't you, then I would rather be all by my lonesome, heartbroken, then some, watching old reruns on my TV, drinking and crying, so close to dying. I'm next to no one, all by my lonesome. There we go. Too much time at the bars until you were gone. What I'm doing time for doing you so wrong. But I hope and pray the destiny will bring you right back here with me. But until then, I'll hold you in my dreams. All by my lonesome, heartbroken, then some, watching no reruns on my TV, drinking and crying. I'm so close to dying. I'm next to no one, all by my lonesome. I'm next to no one, all by my lonesome. Oh yeah. Thank all of y'all for listening in tonight. We're gonna have a good time out here. We're gonna keep it country. This next song is the most requested country song in all of country. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. that sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for age when they pull that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I've got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Thank you. This next song is called Looking for Love. If you love the 80s country music, you'll love this song. Here we go. I spent a lifetime looking for you, singing bars and good time lovers, but never true, playing the fool's game, hoping to win, telling those sweet lies, losing again. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching around, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'm blessed today I discover another heart looking for love. But I was alone then, no love in sight. I did everything I could to get me through the night. Don't know where it started or where it might end. I turned to a stranger, just like a friend, and I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching around, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'm blessed today I discover another heart looking for love. my heart's door. Everything I've been looking for. No more looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. Searching around, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, I'm blessed today I discovered you. Know you are looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many faces. Searching around, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of. Now that I found a friend and a lover, I'm blessed today I discovered you. Know you are looking for love.
Joe King, come on down. Let's visit a little bit. Again, Joe King's joining us here on the Dallas Music Network. You can hear his music on dallasmusicnetwork.org. Joe, good seeing you, buddy.
How you doing?
All right, got your mic right there. We got to talk. We got to talk. First of all, sound great tonight, as usual. And I want to know, everybody wants to know, when did you get started singing? We know you started playing football back in the day. We're going to get into that as well. But how old were you when we first started singing?
Many years ago, man, in church.
In church?
Yeah, we just blasted them out.
Right,
church
right,
choir,
right.
you know?
In the choir, because I was talking a little earlier to Simone Nicole, and she was saying she just always sang by herself in front of the mirror. So you were in front of the choir at church, in the choir. Then when did you start, I know you like all kinds of music, but when you started hitting on country music?
Karaoke.
Look out. Seriously, you at a karaoke bar and started hitting those notes down there?
Like, no.
For real?
Randy Travis, man.
Look out.
Forever, ever, amen.
Yeah, Randy Travis. I like some Randy Travis. You know who I like? I like a singer, a country music. I like all kinds of music, too. And I like country music. I like all kinds of country music. I used to listen to Al Green when I was a little boy. And Al Green started singing some country music as well. That's when I started getting into some country music. My favorite country singer is a guy you may or may not have heard of. He's kind of off-brand, but he's really good. His name is Junior Brown. And he can get down there like that as well. The Highway Patrol. He's got a song that he does on TV called Better Call Saul. He does the theme song from this TV show, Better Call Saul. Junior Brown. Yeah. And he plays a steel. He plays a guitar and he's an amazing guy. But I bring that on because you got that voice like that.
Like that right there?
Yeah, right there. You go way down there like that. So back when you were playing football, see, I went to OU. You went to Oklahoma State.
I'm done with this interview.
That's all right. I ain't mad at you because I love Stillwater. And for people who ever went to Oklahoma for any reason, just everybody in Oklahoma know the most beautiful women are in Stillwater, Oklahoma. That's just where they work.
That's right.
Everybody on the campus at OU said, I hope the game is up in Stillwater this year. So you're playing football at Stillwater. Were you at the karaoke bar then, or was it earlier, later? When did you?
No, Coach Jones wasn't having all that. We were study hall or in film room or whatever, getting ready for the game. So no karaoke then.
Okay, so when you came up with Stillwater, the song, is that just to remember back in those days?
It is. It's a song that reflected back in those days. And again, it was a song that I was in Stillwater at the time and actually wrote those words. And that's how that song was born in Stillwater,
Absolutely
Oklahoma.
Amazing. So in your professional career, now, a lot of guys know you play football. The career is finite. It's not going to last forever. It's not like you're going to be 50, and you're Tom Brady. You're not going to play football when you're in your 40s. So were you thinking about a transition to music? How did you go from football to music? Because it doesn't always work out that well for athletes who want to be entertainers?
Went down to Lukenbach, Texas, and
Lukenbach, Texas, Waylon and Willie and the boys.
There was a musicking around, and those guys was playing a guitar, and I'm just listening. I'm like, man, I want to go find me a guitar, go buy me a guitar. And I bought me one, but couldn't play it, so I had to go and take some lessons, and pretty much self-taught as well. I couldn't sing and play at the same time, but, you know, like I said, like Steven said, a lot of practice. Basically, got a little bit better and better.
And when did you transition? When did you say, well, I'm not going to play football no more?
When did I stop saying? I never said I didn't want to not stop playing football. It was just, you know, forced. You know how it is.
Oh,
NFL not for long, right?
Not for long. Knock. A coach said, bring your playbook. Yeah. Come and see you and bring your playbook too. And so was it hard to get in the music from football? Or, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out the circumstances because, again, I love your story because there's a lot of athletes that think they can sing. Or a lot of athletes think they can entertain, but it doesn't always work out. So I'm just kind of curious about when it started working out for you.
That's right, Chris. Down at a place called the Boxcar, they used to have open mic, and I had that guitar, and so I said, you know what? I would get all kind of nervous. So I said, I'm gonna go down here to this Boxcar and just start doing the open mic. So it was a group of guys that I met there, and started just standing in with them, and my confidence got a little bit better and better, and so I basically brought a band together, and we played there for absolutely zero.
Got to start out that way.
And people at that bar started liking us, and it just kind of went from there. And the guy says, you know what, man? We're gonna pay y'all now to play here. So that's kind of how it started.
That is awesome. What is the most exotic location you've performed at so far? I mentioned that because Stephen Pride mentioned he was in Austria, and I thought, wow, doing some country music in Austria. Not to say that you've been overseas, I don't know, but what's the most exotic location? Don't say Lukenbach. Don't give me that.
You know what, man? I love Texas, right here in Texas.
Well, here we go. Since you are here in Texas, we got to hear some more. You got some more songs in you?
I do.
We'd love to hear some more.
Appreciate you, Chris.
Everybody, Joe King. And you can hear his music, of course, www.dallasmusicnetwork.org, as well as the rest of our artists we've been listening to all evening long. We're appreciating all y'all listening to us worldwide because that's the way we roll. Episode number 37 of the Dallas Music Network. And, of course, tonight's theme, Across the Country.
All right, Chris, this next song that I wrote is called Down in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and it's now charting the charts at number 49. So it's steady climbing, steady climbing. So we're going to take y'all back to Down in Stillwater, Oklahoma. I gotta go and I can't be late. I got a show and I can't wait to get myself back to Oklahoma. I didn't know way back then I'd have a 6-string box in my hand, but now it's a part of who I am. Older now, I'm moving back to my college town to look around and see what's going down. Tumbleweeds and Eskimo Joes hanging out till it was time to close. Down in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Oh, come on.
100 years has passed away, but people are still the same. And down in Stillwater, Oklahoma, the beer's too cold and the girls are fun. Tonight we might get us one. And down in Stillwater, Oklahoma, I'm a little bit older now. I'm moving back to my college town to look around to see what's going down. The years have passed and a lot has changed, but people are still the same. And down in Stillwater, Oklahoma, down in Stillwater, Oklahoma, thank you. This next song, I want to give a shout out to my to a great guy, great friend now, Benny MacArthur. This song is called Drinking Doubles. I bet you thought I've been missing you. Losing my mind since you found somebody new. But I'm living up since you let me down. I'm not going crazy, I just went downtown. Now I'm drinking doubles, ain't got no troubles, living for killing time, and talking to the ladies with some brand new lines. I'm getting good at being bad, the most fun that I'll ever have. Since you've been gone, I've been living the good life. I'm drinking doubles every single night. What did you really expect me to do? You're the one that opened the door, I just walked on through. So if you excuse me, I'm a busy man. I've got one on the way and one in my hand. Now I'm drinking doubles, ain't got no troubles, living for killing time, and talking to the ladies with some brand new lines. I'm getting good at being that I'll never have. Since you've been gone, I've been living the good life. I'm drinking doubles every single night. Drinking doubles every single night. Drinking doubles every single night. Again, thank you guys for tuning in, all my friends and family, and appreciate you guys. Thank you. This next song is original tune. It's title of it is Starting All Over Again. So just kind of lay back and just think about just starting all over again, even this year, right? So here's. It's been 9 years and 6 months. The fighting was a little too much. But just couldn't seem to get on that same page. Oh, I think we have made big mistake. Yeah, I'm starting over again. I'm wondering if you could be my friend, 'cause I'm starting over again. 'Cause I'm starting over again. I wish that I could turn back the hands of time. I would prove that you were truly mine. Sad to see it had to end this way. Oh, I wish that I could convince you to stay. Yeah, I'm starting over again. 'Cause I'm wondering if you could be my friend. 'Cause I'm starting over again. 'Cause I'm starting over again. 'Cause I'm starting over again. Thank you. I want to introduce the band real quick. On the steel guitar, we got Mr. Dick Woods from Spring, Texas. On the fiddle, we got Marion Brackney, all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. On the lead guitar, we got Mr. Bo McDougal from California. On the left side, we got Miss Vanessa Compton. All the way at the back, we got Mr. Rick Seeley. On the bass guitar, we got Mr. Jeff Wallace. On the keys, we got Mr. Trey Polk. This next song is an original tune as well. It's called Running to Stay. This will be the last one of the night. Again, we want to thank you guys for reaching out, tuning in and checking us out. Joe King. You can reach us at joekingband.com if you want to listen to some more music. And we'll really appreciate it. And again, thank you guys for all tuning in. Here we go. I'm sorry, I was ahead of myself. We got two more songs. Next one is called Have Another. Here we go. There's a place and we all go. It's not so far away. It's where all the old timers come to play. And old Joe's at the boxcar playing his old favorite sad songs, telling everybody what is wrong. So he stopped, have a beer, play the song that we all love to hear. So he stops, have another beer, play the song that we all love to hear. Oh, come on. As time passes by, his old friends will ask him why. Do you sit here and drink all day and night? He said, son, if you don't know, it wasn't that long ago I lost the best thing that I loved in this world. That's why he stopped, have another beer, play the song that we all love to hear. So he stopped, have another beer, play the song that you all love to hear. Play the song that we all love to hear. We are here down in Texas having beer. Thank you. This next song is one of my original tunes as well, called Running to Stay. Here we go. Wake up with you in my dream late at night. Something just don't seem that is right. We were laughing just the other day. It looks like a memory, but just won't go away. It keeps on running, it trees are green in the fall of the year, but no one seems to understand this atmosphere. But love is lost and no one's around. We'll keep on searching, yeah, we haven't found. Keeps on running, keeps on running, keeps on running to stay. Trees are green in the fall of the year, but no one seems to understand this atmosphere. But love is lost and no one's around. Just keep on searching, yeah, we haven't found. It keeps on running, it keeps on running, it keeps on running to stay. People claim that there's nothing up above. Just keep on looking and you see God's love. It keeps on running, it keeps on running, it keeps on running to stay. Running to stay, running to stay. All right, let's go, man. Here we go. Appreciate y'all. God bless. Have a good night, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Joe King and his band. You guys are absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Again, we appreciate everybody enjoying tonight's Dallas Music Network. You can check us out at dallasmusicnetwork.org and see and hear some of his music. Joe King is just sensational. By the way, my name is Chris Arnold. I am not Neil McCoy. Neil McCoy, the country sensation. I was approached before. There was a lady at the bank. She said, "Are you Neil McCoy?" And I'm like, "No, I wish I was." Now, I did meet Neil McCoy. I met him at a Dallas Cowboys game. And the first thing out of his mouth was, I bet people say to you, we look quite alike. I went, yeah, that's what they say. Anyway, I'm honored to be closely resembling Neil McCoy, and I'm also honored to introduce you to Emmeline, who's going to give you the latest updates and the past and the present and the future with Dallas Music Network. Emmeline, I see you over there.
Thank you so much, Chris. We are so grateful to you. And can we have one more round of applause for all of our amazing artists tonight? Joe King, Stephen Pride, Simone Nicole. What an awesome night. And this isn't the only cool thing that is happening with artists associated with Dallas Music Network. First, we want to send a huge congratulations to Ray Santana, who signed with Sony Latin. Music icon and publishing executive Juan Salinas of Play and Skills signed the young star and will be guiding his career. Ray, all of us at Dallas Music Network want to let you know that we wish you a very smooth transition. And all we have to say is, watch out, Carlos, because there is another Santana in town. Dallas Music Network alumnus Sydney Cope is celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the release of her film, Full Out 2, You Got This, on Netflix. Since this is the year of Netflix and chill, we'd like to invite you to celebrate with us by donning your sweatpants, sitting down, and checking out her film tonight. But make sure you wait until the end of our show. And speaking of the end of our show, right after this, one of our friends, Linny Nance, is participating in an amazing event, Jazz and Poems 3, hosted by the Black Academy of Arts and Letters. To find out more about how you can help Black artists in this time, check out tbaal.org. That's tbaal.org. And last but not least, I, Emmeline, am debuting a brand new podcast and radio show this week, the Journey of series. Starting Thursday night on Deep Ellum Radio, you can catch Journey of a Song, where I'll be talking to songwriters about taking their ideas from a vocal demo to a track and a release. And then on Sunday nights, it's the Journey of an Artist, where I get to talk to people like voice actors, dancers, poets, makeup artists, and all kinds of creative individuals to hear more about their life and how they are living their dreams. I will catch you on the radio, which is where my friend Chris has already made his mark. Back to you, Chris.
Why, thank you, Emmeline. And guess what? This has been episode number 37 across the country of the Dallas Music Network. You can find us at dallasmusicnetwork.org. Remember, we like the likes, we like the shares, we love social media, and we love to stream. You can check out another edition, episode 38, coming up real soon. But in the meantime, give it up again for our artists who performed tonight. Simone Nicole, Stephen Pride, and Joe King and his band. So long, everybody. See ya.
Like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow. Birds fly, if birds fly over the rainbow, why then, oh, why can't I? Hey.
in this song. Today, I'm trying to end this song. Somewhere